Just Platinum Baby. I am doing my 2025 Platnumbabystudio tour. I got some new toys. If you follow me, some of y'all have seen some of them. And then I just added something today. So we want to get around to the room. And for all the new people who are tuning in, please like and subscribe. And let's get it on. All right, here we go. So this is my U87 microphone. Got some water and treats down there for the artists. I also have a SM7B over there. I also have a TLM49 microphone. There we go. Take a look. I just pulled it out. I'll put it back up after this is over with. Now we're gonna make our way around the room. All right. So something new I added was my gear down here. My hardware. Got the Yamaha motif, the Rolling 5080 is maxed out with all the sound cards. Then I got the JV1080 that's maxed out with all the sound cards. And then I got the Korg M3. It says the battery's low. Maybe get a battery in there. Planet Fat and MoFat. But the Planet Fat and MoFat, they make a software version of it. They also make a software version of all the rolling stuff. And I got the motif software stuff too. But I want to get back into using my hardware. So that's why I hooked it up today. And that is new for all my subscribers. I just added this little desk area over here, my work production station. Over here we have the oil tones. These are the NS10s, Yamaha NS10s. Over here we have the oil tones. Then we have the Tube Tech LA2A 1176. I got a warm mic pre, some Slate Dragons. I use these for kicks and basses. Well, 808 stuff. My vocals are running through the 1073 over there. And I got it on the LA2A and 1176. And I also use one of my vocal chains. Pull this chair out. Trying to move real careful with this camera. I bought a camera because, you know, I'm just trying to do my thing, you know what I'm saying? All right, so this is the API 512 mic pre, and I also have a 520 de-esser in there that I added, and that's hooked up to my Tube Tech. So that's my Tube Tech chain, API, the stressor, and the Tube Tech. Then over here we have the Avalon. Let me turn that on for y'all, and I'm gonna turn on that my Manley. All right, here we have the L2. This is my mastering chain. I also use this for background vocals. Then we have the UF8 that's used to control the MIDI in my DAW. I use Pro Tools. Also over here we have a controller. This can change your barefoot speakers to the NS10 style or the Avatone style, the Cube style. Cube, old school, which is NS10's flat, and then hi-fi. I normally keep it on flat. Then over here we have my spectrum analyzer. And I bought these little speakers right here at Goodwill. They're kind of cool. I play, they distort real easy. I like that because I can play my tracks and it forces you to play on real low so you can know if you got a good mix or not. Also, my Genelec speakers. All right, down here we have my Alpha channels. They're based on the 9000 series. Then we have the G series compressors. These are the G series EQs. And these are the 4000, and you can do black or brown. Then this is another G series, and then that's another G series EQ. And I did that intentionally so I can have different flavors of SSL. Then we got the Need 1073. We got the Tegla Cream. This is on my mix bus. I can insert this into the mix bus. Once I hit this button, it'll insert that. But when I'm just doing my mixes, when I got the insert, it inserts the SSL bus compressor and my pull text. And that's just a little extra ear candy. All right, then over here we have the Dangerous D-Box. And with the Dangerous D-Box, I have control right here. This is on my phone. I had an old iPhone, and it was just sitting in the drawer, so I just grabbed it, and now I can hook it up, and I'm controlling it. As you can see, I can control the volume from the phone. And if somebody come into the studio, they can Bluetooth into the system, and I like that. All right, so now we have the burl. It's more of a saturator than anything, tape saturation. I keep it at about -18. Right now it's on 16, but typically I keep it on 18. When I run my masters, I don't take it back through the burl because my mixes have already had it on there. So I don't go through it twice. What I do is I go directly from my mastering chain directly back into the RavR digital optimizer, and that gives me my masters. So I bypass the burl. I only use that in my mix downs. Then over here we have a couple of Apogee converters. I love Apogee. Everything is passing through the Apogee converters out of the Apollos, and they're right over there. So we'll get over there in a second. Then we have the G-Bus compressor. And every time I do one of these tours, I always forget. But that's a Empirical Labs distressor. I have that hooked up to this warm going into that. Sounds really good. Then I have the 6176 and of course the Avalon. So that's pretty much the desk. So I got two of the SSL X desks. These X desks are linked. They used to make one called the X Panda, but I could never find it. And so I was like, I wonder, can I link two of these desks up? And sure enough, you can link them up. What I like about it is you can use the effects from this channel on the effect scenes over there. And I like that a lot. It's like they're one console. So I get up to 20 channels on each one of them, and with 4 effects channels. So you can have a total of, you can also use the effects channels for audio too. Like if you want to run a compressor or something to it, you can use it as an audio. But you have up to 20 total channels, and you can mix down, you can mix them down, bounce them down. I want to say, I typically don't bounce them down individual tracks, but you can bounce them down individually. You can go post, channel post out, and that'll send these faders out to the DAW, and this will go out to the DAW once these are disengaged. So I like that. That's kind of cool. But you still have to put in alt mode. So you got to go in alt mode, and that's send those channels to your faders, and you can send them out. Okay, moving right along. Over here we have the UC1, and then I have the Stream Deck, and over here we have my control PreSonus control stations, just a MIDI controller. Then we have my little keyboard and mouse. Down here we have the Dangerous. Got that a couple of months ago, and then I've just recently, this past week, got the Avalon 747. For those who follow my channel, you saw that I just put that video out a couple of days ago. So I've been enjoying. I ran a mix through it just to see what it sounded like. Man, it was beautiful. And then I got a Centric EQ. I got this from, I saw this on a mastering magazine, a studio that was a master magazine. And I said, man, I'd like to get one of those. So I found one, and it was modded. So it sounds better than just your normal Centrals. Then down there I got a harmonizer. It's called the TC Helium. I haven't used it yet. I just recently got it. So I want to use that on some vocals. And then up here I got the TC Electronic reverb, the XL1. Is it the XL1? Yeah, the M1. So that's an effects channel. All right, we're gonna make our way over here. Now, I'm gonna show y'all this. This is something that I did just like with my mic stand. Let me go slow. Just like with my mic stand, I got it on the flagpole type deal. I did the same thing now that I'm doing YouTube. I got my light, where is it? My light over here. I got it on the flagpole. And what's cool about this is I could tilt this down and I could tilt it up out the way. So if I need to get over there, it's not in the way. So if you're a YouTuber, you need some lighting, hey, just get you a little flagpole and you can hook it up. All right, moving right along. Over here, I'm gonna turn this light over here. All right, and we're gonna make our way over here. Okay, so up here we have a couple of 192s. I have like a full system that I bought. If anybody saw my video, you saw that I have a full system of these. But I bought a couple of them in here. I got 5 of them total, but I brought these 2 in. I haven't hooked them up yet, but I'm trying to get around to it. Got a dangerous summing box up there, the 2-bus LT. Then I got an ART, don't use it really. I did put some tubes in it though. So I think it was a 12A X7 or something. I put some tubes in it, but I haven't tried it out yet. Then I have the Audioscape Pultex, great company, and I don't know what a real Pultex sound like, but I'm sure it sounds like this. That thing is amazing. It's on my mix bus that goes into my G-Bus compressor. Then I have a couple of DBX 160 XTs. Then I got another Purple Nile Avalon. Then I have the twin 710 and the BAE mic pre. I come out of there and I go into there and then into the warm. Now, last time I did a video, I made a little comment about having that hooked up, but I didn't explain why. So this is like a little beat down on BAE. Them things are expensive, but that thing has a hum in it. And they're aware of it too, because I did research on it, and they admitted that it was like the transformer, something is too close to the power supply, so you got like a little hum. But they supposed to shield it. When I opened mine up, it was shielded, but you can still hear the hum. So what I did was I ran it into the twin, and it eliminated the hum. If you're watching this, can you tell me why I did that? I don't know why I did that, but it eliminated it. I don't hear the hum anymore. So that's the reason why I got it hooked up like that. So this is pretty much an effects chain without an EQ. But I just use it to, and it got a real nice distortion to it too. So it's kind of like a distortion kind of box that I kind of use it for. All right, moving right along. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, you got warm stuff. Now, I like the Pultex versions. I like those. The compressors, for the much money they cost, they're noisy. If you see my videos, you saw that these are the noisiest piece of gear I got in my studio. But I figured out where I need to set them so I don't get any noise. And right there where you see the little tags at is as far as I can go. And as soon as I go like a decimal over that, I get like a nasty noise. I don't like that at all. Anyway, moving right along. If one of you see this video, which you never will, y'all wrong for that. Anyway, I wish you could fix it too. Help me send them in. So the 482 B8 BBE, I got some de-essers. I use the real de-essers. I do plugins, but I prefer to use the de-essers on my vocals. So then we have the oil exciter, the 204. Then we have the Eventide Ultra Harmonizer. I have a H3000 that I need to send to the shop to get fixed. I'm very upset about that. I really like that piece, but hopefully they can fix it. Then down here we have the what's that? Antelope clock. Then I got two Apollos. Let's see if I can zoom in on those. I got two Apollos, and then I have a Big Ben clock. Now, I'll tell you a quick story. I had just finished a mix and my Big Ben was acting funny. I've had it for a couple of decades, and it was doing some weird stuff. So I saw that they had the Antelope clock at Guitar Center, and these things are like $1,800. But for some reason, I got it for $300. Don't ask me why, but they was trying to get rid of it. So I went and bought it for $300. And then when I hooked this up to that mix, it was immediate. I can instantly hear the difference. I don't know if my Big Ben is just getting old. I said it was acting up. But as soon as I put that clock on there, everything was bigger, brighter, deeper. It was wonderful. I was like, wow. So now I just got that clock hooked up. I really got the Big Ben on just for you guys. It's not hooked up, it's just on for the tour. And then down there I have the PSX 100 by Apple G. It's a mastering converter. It's pretty old now, because they got a lot of new stuff out. I go through the burrows, so, and I know it's a mess down there. I don't like that. I gotta put those on a rack or something. And I always forget to talk about my AD. I got two Octo cards. I bought the Mac Studio, and obviously it doesn't have any PCIe slots. So I had to buy a chassis to put two of my Octo cards in. So I got two Octo cards, two Apollos. I think it's a total of 20 cores of UAD. And I'm really not a big plug-in guy. I will use UAD stuff, but I'm more hybrid. I'll use maybe, I don't use a lot of plugins, because I'm running everything through the hardware. I'm getting the sound I like, and I've been doing this for so long. It's like I know my gear, and it don't take me long to do a mix. I got a little sandwich. I know where everything goes, and I know how much I need to put on it. So that's pretty much it for that. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna do a quick scan around the whole studio. Let me see my back wall. Let's see if I can zoom. The back wall is all done out. I got some reflection points over here, up on the walls over there, reflection points. Now I know, and then I got a cloud. Now for all you professional industry guys that claim that you gotta have your room treated, watch my video. I got one on room treatment. Now, obviously, you have to have some type of room treatment. You gotta have room treatment. But you ain't gotta spend tens of thousands of dollars on room treatment. You ain't gotta spend several $1,000s on room treatment. This stuff is so overpriced, it's ridiculous. Now I got these little doohickeys for $50 each. I think that was, to me, it was a steal. So I went on and got it. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you for joining in. Please like and subscribe if you made it this far. And hang in there with me so we can keep putting out some videos. Now, I know some of y'all are saying, hey, Plat, you know, you've been talking. We need to hear some of your music. Well, you heard my music, but we need to see some of your mixes. Well, you've heard my mixes, but I'm gonna start showing y'all how I do my mixes, and you know, throw in some tips and tricks on how I do my stuff. EQ, compression, limiter, de-essing, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna have all that. I'm gonna be doing that pretty soon. All right, thank you for joining in. Just Platinum Baby, and I'll see you